Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with another video from Chappelle. The title of the video is I googled the definition of a feminist. Wow, without further ado, let's get started.
I googled the dictionary definition of a feminist just to make sure I was talking about the right thing. And do you know, sir, what the dictionary definition of a feminist is? I didn't either. Listen to this. Webster's defines a feminist as a human being, not a woman, a human being that believes in equal rights for women. I was shocked that that's what that meant. Because by that definition, I would consider myself a feminist. And I didn't even know that at the time. All these years, I thought it meant frumpy dyke. Well, that's who's always talking to me, some chick in overalls. Men are trying to rape us. Ah, not you, bitch, we please. I know, look, listen. I support the feminist movement, I do, in my own ways. When you guys did the Women's March, I tried to go and support you. And none of my friends would go with me. I asked all the fellas, none of them wanted to go. I tried everything. Come on, y'all, it's gonna be bitches there. They was like, nope. So what I did is I called my friend Ange. Ange is a black woman who's a comedy writer, and she's dope. Matter of fact, she's the only woman that I know personally that pays her ex-husband alimony.
Wow.
And she sounds just like a man when she does it. Fuck that broke motherfucker and all that. She says all that shit. So I hit Ange up. I hit her on the text. And all I did, I texted her. I said, Ange, are you going to the Women's March? And she texted me back, and this is real text. She said, I hope those white bitches get tear gassed.
Why?
There's a problem in that feminist movement, isn't there? From its inception in America, there's always been a racial component. When Susan B. Anthony was having that meeting and Sojourner Truth's black ass showed up. Read your history books. All them white women asked Sojourner Truth not to speak. They didn't want to conflate the issues of women's rights and slavery. But you know how black bitches are. Sojourner Truth went up there anyway. She did a famous speech. She said, ain't I a woman? Ain't I a woman? That's right. And listen. I supported the MeToo movement, but the whole time, I thought that the way they handled that was stupid.
Yeah?
It was white. It was like, they were doing shit like going to the Golden Globes, and all of them would be like, let's all go to the Golden Globes and wear black dresses to give these men a piece of our minds. Bitch, that is not gonna work. You think Martin Luther King's gonna be like, I want everybody to keep riding the bus, but wear matching outfits? You gotta get off the bus and walk. It's real talk. That was a silly movement. I want everybody to wear a crocheted pussy hat so they know we're serious. What the fuck was y'all doing?
Guys, I love this, and based on his definition of feminist, I think I'm also a feminist because I support the movement of equal rights. You know, what a man do or what they deserve, I feel the women deserve it too. So if that's the definition based on what he said, then we are all feminists. Majority of men are feminists because, you know, staying at home as a lady, it's not helping us. Neither is it helping the lady. So we prefer everyone should go out there and, you know, fend for themselves. Everyone should go to the kitchen and prepare food. And there's no thing like I'm leaving this part of the work for the ladies. I'm leaving this part of work for men. Even if as a man, you want to be romantic, you want to treat your wife, differently. You want her to be, at least you want to ease her stress. Anyway, that's by the way, but at least what we deserve, I feel they deserve it too. Even if I know a lady can never do all work that men do, because there are some work that men, we do it with our physical strength, which I know a lot of ladies are way stronger than us. But especially in my country, Africa, there are certain work that are just allocated to men, because we feel that, yes, men are actually capable of doing such work, because some of them are extremely dangerous, and we as men, we are willing to take the risk just for the cash. So we won't advise or even want to see our wife, venture into such, field. I love his style of comedy. I really enjoy Dave. I've been seeing his movie, seeing him giving us, a stand-up comedy. This is my first time actually seeing him do anything of this nature, and I want to check out more. Okay, I want to check out more because I know him so much, and I enjoy his movie so much.
And then I said something about it in one of my specials, and all these women actresses came after me. I said, man, fuck y'all too, you canceled. I ain't jerking off to none of your pictures again. They were like, who is he to tell us anything? I'll tell you exactly who I am. I'm the one that got off the bus and left $50 million on the bus and walked. I agreed with these women. I just didn't agree with what they were doing about it. Right. No, it was annoying as fuck. Because if these women were serious, you know what they would have done? They all would have fired their agents. And they would have went to the mailroom of one of these big agencies and found a woman that was busting her hump in there and said, if you want to talk to us, then you have to talk to her. And if they did that, then she would be big and they would be big and nobody would get fed to Harvey Weinstein. But did they do that? No. Was that their idea? No. Surprisingly, it was mine. What I think the feminist movement needs to be very successful is a male leader.
Why?
I'll do it. I will. I will lead you women to the promised land. I will make sure you get equal pay for equal work. I will make sure that nobody harasses you or fucks with you on the job. I will protect all of your interests. And all that I ask for in return is that you suck my dick.
Y'all are
right
serious.
Back to square one, aren't we? And now we get to the core of the crisis. What is a woman? What is that in this day and time? Is there even such thing as a woman or a man or anything? Seems to be a question nowadays. Now listen, women get mad at me. Gay people get mad at me. Lesbians get mad at me. But I'm gonna tell you right now, and this is true. These transgenders, these niggas want me dead. I've gone too far, I've said too much. And I gotta tell you, I'm very worried about it. I'm not even joking. Every time I come out on stage, I be scared. I be looking around the crowd, searching for knuckles and Adam's apples to see where the threats might be coming from. A nigga came up to me on the street the other day. He said, careful, Dave, they after you. I said, what? One they or many they? Many. Before I even say anything about that community, you must know, and I hope you all feel the same way, I am not indifferent to the suffering of someone else. There's laws, the mean laws in our country. North Carolina passed a law once that said a person in North Carolina must use the restroom that corresponds with the gender they were assigned on their birth certificate. No, 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 no. No, that's not a good law. That's a mean law.
I'm telling
No
you.
American should have to present a birth certificate to take a shit at Walmart in Greensboro, North Carolina, where the baby shot and killed a motherfucker. You have to ask yourself, if you're thinking about it, who are these laws designed to protect? Like, let's say they design this law to protect me, my interests. Transphobic comedian Dave Chappelle. And let's say that I'm in Walmart doing a little shopping with my family. Now, I should tell you, if that ever happens in real life, you should know that my dreams didn't work out. But let's say something goes horribly wrong, and there I am in Walmart with the poor whites rummaging around for mediocre goods and services. And then I gotta go to the restroom. So I excuse myself from my family. I go to the men's room. Now I'm standing at the urinal taking a leak. And this is what this law is gonna do. And suddenly, a woman walks into the men's room. I'm gonna be like, that's strange. And then she stands shoulder to shoulder with me at the urinal. I'm gonna be like, bitch, what's going on with you? And then she hikes her skirt up and pulls a real live, meaty dick out. And what do you think I'm gonna say? Thank God she's in here with me. At least now I know my family's safe. No, I'm not gonna feel that way at all. I'm gonna feel very uncomfortable. I would feel better if it was a man with a vagina who backed up to the urinal next to me. I wouldn't even think about that. I'd just be like, that's funny. This guy is peeing out of his butt for some reason. Oh my God, he must be a veteran. Thank you for your service.
Guys, I love his style of comedy. Dave is good. He's just talking about things that would have happened in real life if he actually don't want them to happen. Anyway, I love this so much. Especially, I'm not against anyone picking their own gender. It's left for you to decide. But you actually need to respect the fact that we ourselves that want to retain our gender, we also love our privacy. And maybe most of the time what I see is they create washroom for both male and female. I think they have to create a special one too for trans, so that at least everything will be settled. Because based on the amendment he said it is appropriate for a man to use a washroom allocated to him, and also a woman to use that is allocated to her on her birth certificate. But now the world is evolving, so I think they need to amend that law again to suit everyone. Anyway, I love his style of comedy. He's so hilarious, and he's someone I want to check out more often, to crack myself up, because this is the kind of comedy that I enjoy, okay? And back to when he said something related to, what's it called? The human rights, feminists and all. I think the reason why I supported, the feminist movement is because of, the harassment that is happening in my continent, my country to be precise, Nigeria. I actually don't love the way ladies are being treated, especially when it comes to, college, when you are in the university, how some lecturers try to take advantage of, some ladies just because they feel they have power to do so. It's really not nice. A lot of ladies have spoken out. They've actually even come out with concrete evidence, to expose these lecturers. But it's happening everywhere, even aside from the university. When it comes to, our everyday life, you searching for a job. Now you have to, give something to get something, which is not supposed to be so. When it comes to men, okay, they ask us for money. Okay, you have to drop this amount of money for you to get this work. Then as soon as you start, earning your salary, you can get back your money. But when it comes to ladies, they are after, their body. And aside from that, even if you gain that employment, it won't stop, because you will still keep on, satisfying your boss. In some sectors, not everywhere. Some boss, they are just decent. When they feel you have the criteria to be employed, they will employ you. But some of them, they just want to benefit. They want to rip off every female, colleague or every female staff they have in the organization, which is not nice. Okay, a lady had the right to her body, had the right to decide who she want to sleep with. And if she says no, no is no. Don't, because you have the privilege of employing her, you want to, do things that are not appropriate. Well, I love Dave and I love his style of comedy. And like I said before, I want to check it out. Check out more of his comedy. So if you have any recommendation, let me know in the comment section. If this is the first time visiting my channel, click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching and remain blessed.